everybody, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new.
Hope you are having a good week. We are having a rough week.
Yeah. It could be worse,
I
though.
was going to say, I know it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. My bedroom lamp died. And it was one of those desk lamps that, you know, you can curve it and point it where you want it to point. And I had it curved over the edge of my bookshelf so that it shone light right where I wanted it to be brighter so I could read in bed and stuff. But alas, it died, and now I'm having to use a straight up little tiny boudoir lamp, and it doesn't put the light where I want the light to be. And on top of that, it makes me feel like everything is just slightly out of place because it looks wrong. It's irritating. You wouldn't think one little lamp could throw your whole room off like that, but it really does.
What do I rename it to, Ben?
Shh. What should he rename it to? Are you allowed to say? Where the video can hear?
Yeah, I can do that.
Tell them.
Alright, Christopher, you remember the name that it created for the dot save when you first opened it up in Delta?
Squirrels in parentheses.
Yeah, but do you remember the name, yes or no?
I read you squirrels save too.
Yeah, and it let you load that file?
No.
That's because it makes one that's sort of hexadecimal, you know, a whole bunch of random numbers and letters.
Yeah.
Use that same whole bunch of numbers and letters to name your save to match the .gba file. Bam.
So 1636, what it says on Delta?
Yeah. Whatever it says in the Files app for... Whatever it says in the Files app,
the
yeah.
short answer is yes. Okay. Sorry about that.
Sometimes there is no short answer, especially if it's super complicated, like Christopher clearly is. At the end of the day, it just has...
Answer.
Yep, just has to match the name of the actual file stored on his thing.
So, Chris?
What?
There was something I think you wanted to talk about?
In a sec. Trying to figure out how to do it without screwing it up.
Okay, our water heater still isn't working.
Do you want to do it, Ben? I can figure out how to get it out of auto.
I'm recording.
The electrician came yesterday. It was not good news. He said the buzzing that the breaker makes before it kicks off is electricity actually arcing inside the breaker box. So now that breaker is firmly in the off position. He said the breaker needs to be replaced. Now, I mean, I know it's a specialist job, but it's not really like the most complex of jobs that they do. The last time that I actually had to have a breaker replaced, the dude was in there for about 10 minutes, and it works fine. And he was an electrician too, but I can't call him back. But anyway, that's beside the point. He wants $402 to replace that breaker. And I think that's too high. Let me know in the comments if you think that's kind of out of hand. I know prices have gone up, but that's a lot. A whole hell of a lot. Okay, Chris.
Yeah.
Your turn.
In a sec. I'm finding out why it's not loading the darn file.
Give it here.
I'll tell you. I don't even know what file he's trying to load.
My file, I think I screwed it up horribly. We might have to wait until we're off the video.
Christopher,
What?
what part of the Files app?
Chris, Benny, don't be rude.
I added the last numbers on top of the 2 that was on it. I don't know if that was right or wrong. I didn't know what to do. I was guessing at this point.
You know, honey, if you're to the point where you're guessing, stop.
Okay.
Don't do anything else. Get a hold of somebody that knows what to do. Then that way it can't be made any worse.
Okay.
You're gonna have to put that down for a minute, buddy.
This?
No, the thing you're doing for Chris.
I shouldn't be too awful long.
Well, we're almost at McDonald's, and I need you to see if they have the $1. Here, Chris, the $1 soda. a root beer.
If it still doesn't let you do it after we get through there, I'll go ahead and do that.
Restart.
You'll notice Chris is home and it's still early.
Yep. No,
Why-
it's not letting me do it.
Why did you stay home, Chris?
Because the rain made me too tired to go.
Also, he was up half the night.
Using
Probably
the
didn't help.
bathroom.
Yeah. Probably did not
Yep, they
help.
got the dollar deal for you, Mom.
Okay, pull her up. So, what's going on for you, Ben?
Hang on just a moment.
You want to tell them what you got at Sheets yesterday?
I got a shake. I got a cookies and cream shake with added vanilla flavor and a bit of the caffeine that makes your go juice, well, go.
I
Yeah,
think
he
the thing
adds
disappeared.
caffeine to his milkshakes. That just, that doesn't go.
Well, let's do for Mom first, and I'll let you fight with it.
Yeah, Chris, I want you to stop. We're doing the video, okay?
Sorry.
But anyway, Chris was the one that wanted to do the video.
In the car, yeah.
Yeah. So, he needs to, like, pay attention to it.
Yeah, I'm paying attention half, but now I have full attention to it.
Get me out a couple dollars.
0037.
Yep.
Help you?
Yeah, I have a code for you. 0037.
What is it again? I'm sorry.
0037.
Okay.
I just need a large root beer with extra ice.
We actually do not have root beer right this moment. I think we ran out of syrup. It says not available on my screen.
Okay, then I'm just going to skip it. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can give it back to Chris.
Well,
Are we gonna go to another
You
one?
just
'Cause
wasted
we got
that
a
one.
code.
Yeah, it can't be helped.
I know, I'm just saying.
If I go to the other one in town, can I still use my code?
You should still be able to.
Hang on.
Sorry, Internet. I know
You
this is
wasted
so-
it.
It's over?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
So don't even bother with the other one.
Okay.
I can, however, get you a large, I think, Wendy's.
Why, what's it?
Give me just a moment to actually get in.
I actually will probably just get a lemonade.
$1 any size soft drink.
I'm just going to get a lemonade. Do you want the soft drink?
Yeah, I'll take a root beer if they have it.
Okay. So,
So
okay.
I'll get the other bill.
Okay, thank you. It's one of them days.
Weren't you glad you didn't bite my head off while I was
Hi, what
suggesting
can we
go
get started
here?
for you?
Hi, I need a large natural lemonade and a large root beer.
Alrighty, so it's gonna be $6.83. Thank you.
Or so you think.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
The
you know.
Dollar amount.
Well, you were being a dumbass. You kind of deserved yelled at. But anyway, so this is going to be a dark video because so far I've yelled at you and we've only talked about bad things and it's about to get worse. Chris, go ahead.
So, a couple Christmases ago, it was either last Christmas or Christmas before, I got my girlfriend a promise ring, if you guys remember.
Well, last year was that nice necklace and a cashmere sweater.
So I think it was 2 Christmases ago.
Yeah.
Well, despite doing that, her mom kind of went downhill from there. Interfered for dates, interfered for dates. And finally, she finally convinced Nicole to break up with me.
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah.
So you broke up last night, right?
Right.
He did.
But he's not particularly happy about it.
really upset about
What
it.
I do?
Yep.
Who can blame you?
You guys were together for a long time.
Yeah.
Nine pennies. 15. Have a good day.
Thank you. Here you go, buddy.
Yep.
Here.
Give me a sec. And it's just been one of them nights, and it was on pizza night too. They didn't know it was pizza night. It was on pizza night, which dealt double damage on top of it.
Thank you.
You guys have a great day.
You too. And then yesterday, here, buddy. He went to get his favorite wings because he won
Friend of the
participant
month.
of the month, and you get to pick where you want your food from. And he wanted Asian wings from a particular place.
Yeah.
And when they went, they didn't have them.
So I had to get teriyaki boneless wings.
How was the teriyaki, by the way?
Really good.
So it was a suitable alternative?
Yep. I also got curly fries and a Baja Blast in that bottle
Now tell where you got those from.
from Sheets.
Now, where did the girl get hers from?
We ended up getting from the same restaurant. She ended up getting a Western burrito.
Ah. I wonder what they put in their Western burritos.
I don't know.
I didn't even know they did burritos.
They do.
I told you about those, Mom.
Stop, Ben.
I guess now I yelled at you too, we're even.
No, we're not, and you need to stop.
And she also got the opposite of curly fries. She got the straight fries. And she got a normal Mountain Dew.
Why didn't you get cheese sauce to go with your fries?
Would have cost too much. We had a $10 limit.
Ah,
But I don't usually eat my curly fries with cheese sauce unless I'm in a more expensive mood.
why don't you tell them about your taxes?
Our taxes were nightmarish, but they're done. And I'll be getting... Well, I got paid Mom back 20 out of it, so I'll be having 118 out of $6 and 112.
He's getting 6 back from the state and 132 back from federal.
And Mom's gonna get 20 of it because now I had to go down. No, Mom.
Yeah, because I had to pay 20 to file his taxes, so.
Yeah.
We went
That's
all the
not-
way through. What was the first one?
She went just about all the way to the one on Tax Act before they attempted to charge her $100 to file.
I was like, oh, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, I found out where they get you. It's free to fill out your taxes, but it's not free to file. They charge you to file for them. H&R Block did the same thing. We had a paywall at the end where it was going to be $20 as the cheapest option, so we went with that.
Yep, at least $20 is a lot less than $100.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? According to H&R Block, that's to protect against audits.
Considering I'm not 100% sure I did it right, I'll take it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I probably did it fine. There's a little confusion because Chris gets a waiver, and the waiver pays for him to go to his day program, right?
Right.
And if your paycheck comes directly from the waiver, you have to file your taxes one way. But since his waiver goes to a company, and then the company uses it for several different things, not his paycheck, and then his paycheck comes from the people below that, then I think it should be fine.
Well, I had it explained to me before I was hired. Let's see if it matches what you put. Basically, another person asked the same question without taxes on mine. They're like, does our paychecks come from the waiver? And the guy who hired us at the end, me and the other person, not the person asked, said, that's a good question. Short answer is no. The waiver only pays for you to a 10-day program. We do not pull your paychecks out of that.
There you go. So as long as that is accurate and correct for Chris, we should be fine. But you know, I couldn't believe how difficult it was to file Chris's taxes. If it'd been like my taxes or something, it would have been wham bam thank you ma'am. It would have been super quick.
Mine took forever.
But his were so convoluted, and his should have been the easiest of all. It's ridiculous. I don't know how they expect special needs people to be able to file their own taxes. There should be a place they can get it done for free. Actually, I think you can get it done through the place where Melissa works, or Michelle, or whatever her name is.
I think that is one of their services too.
Next year, okay?
Okay.
I ain't doing this again.
Yep.
Besides, it was just wasting $20.
I can text her about that real quick.
No, that's
But-
okay.
Not when I'm not home from day program. You asked if I was like day program. Maybe at 3 something.
What time is it?
2:17.
We're not going to be too awful early for Bonnie.
Yep.
So, anything interesting coming up at day program?
Tomorrow is Guys' Day. We're going to TJ's, but I don't know if it's Country Place or the other TJ's restaurant.
I thought that was next week.
No, it's this week, Thursday.
Don't know how I got so backwards on it.
It's a $10 day. Probably gonna have to order from the kids menu.
Tomorrow I got to go do our grocery shopping.
Next week, I'm super excited for
Oh, what is it?
Barnes & Noble, $15 day.
Sounds like fun to me.
Yep.
I'd like to have $15 and get turned loose in a Barnes & Noble.
Probably gonna stick to their electronics section. That's my easy bet.
Lately I've been enjoying vintage horror. So,
Yep. Well, I did check online where we're going. The cheapest vintage horror would cost more than what I was after. I would only be limited to a $3 option if I got the horror, because the cheapest one was like $9.99.
it's weird because I'm reading horror from the 80s, right? And it's funny how many of them you're sitting there reading it and you go, well, this wouldn't even be a story now because they just pick up the cell phone and they know what was going on. And bloop, 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 it would all be over.
And guess what this movie is?
What?
Blu-ray special edition with tons of deleted scenes added to the movie, making it much longer.
What?
All the deleted scenes, but it's a shopping mall with the kill box.
Oh, yeah. That's gory.
Yeah, so it's an uncut version with all the deleted scenes reinstated to the final cut.
Huh.
And it's $9.99 because it's not in the original box.
Where is it?
Barnes & Noble, where we're going.
Well,
But
don't.
you would probably want the original box.
Yeah, don't get it for me. Get yourself something nice.
Yeah. I wasn't looking for you on purpose. I just typed in generic Blu-rays, and the first thing that came up was this shopping mall I never heard of.
Oh my goodness.
And it was last year's model and for October release, October 2023. It's made for one of its anniversaries.
I sold my copy of the original, not the remake, of Dawn of the Dead. Now that one I would like to replace. I like that movie.
I think I saw that one too at another store for $5, but I can double check.
I have no idea what it should cost. What about you, Ben? What would you get at Barnes & Noble? Like, I don't know. What would you get at Barnes & Noble?
What do you think, Mom? I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Manga?
She's right. I hate her for that.
Yeah.
Now she must
1978?
die.
1978?
Is that the year it came out?
Yeah.
How evil is that?
Oh, hush.
You want to know what the crazy part is?
What?
I haven't even cracked this
Starring
open
David.
yet.
Some weird name, Orange or something.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Guess how much?
$27.
No?
What?
This is for free delivery tomorrow from Amazon. $12.58 on sale from $20.
It's
And
better
this
than
is
I
a
thought it was going to
DVD
be.
copy of Dawn of the Dead.
What, buddy?
We're almost to where we need to be. Should we start killing it?
Well, how much time do we have on here?
We had already went over 20 minutes, 40 seconds and counting.
Okay. You got anything you want to add, Chris?
Nah.
I got a way to end it.
What, man?
We've just been informed that we have to go off the air.
Sounds like Dawn of the Dead.
That was the point.
Well, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry today's video was such a downer. It's just been, we're going through a string of crap right now.
Yeah.
But you know what? Things will be better. They'll get better really soon. Everybody has those little spells where nothing seems to go your way. So that's kind of the way of the world, and can't let it get you down. So take care of yourselves and come see us on Friday, and I'm sure stuff will be better by then. And just have a great week in the meantime, enjoying this pretty spring. And look how green it is over here with these woods and this grass.
Huh.
Beautiful.
They might not see it well for the reflection in the window.
It's beautiful though, trust me. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.